Hey guys, after a big break, we're finally back. Very sorry about that. I'm Jeremy.
My name is Nathan.
My name's Victor.
And, we just wanted to apologize again for the big break. We didn't realize this, but college is
It's difficult, and I'm ass at it, so.
very hard. Yeah, it's sad. But hey, you know what? We're surviving. We're living our life.
Yeah, so I mean, if to our 3 listeners out there, we just want to say,
Dude,
sorry.
okay, whoa. My mom, my dad, my sister,
That's 3.
That's 3.
and my grandma. Cause
I don't think she can understand English.
Oh no, I
that well.
played it for her. She was forced to watch it. She sat down. She was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh, you're gonna like this one." That was the clown one.
So, and we lost our our special design, graphic design.
Yes, we lost our designer. So if the icons are ass,
Like, you know why? Go flame her Instagram handle.
No, listen. The reason that the icons will not be ass is because I go on borderline illegal websites to customize pictures that already exist, and I erase the copyright. So if you guys see a really nice picture, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. All right. So we're just gonna jump right into this week's topic. They give you something a little spicier than usual. It's a little bit more personal this time.
Jeremy's love life.
Not specific.
Dun.
What love
Not
life?
specifically my love life. It's just like crushes in general. But I will be starting it off. So, I'm just gonna kind of go in chronological order. Obviously, I'm changing all the names because that'd be weird. The only one that's gonna stay the same is me. I'm Jeremy. Obviously. So. So I'm just going to go in chronological order as I experienced them. So the first one is going to be starting around 3rd grade. There was this girl, let's call her Charlize.
Wait, you liked
Why don't you
girls
just
in
say-
3rd grade?
Why don't
What's
you
the
just
youngest you've liked girls?
Me?
Yeah.
I had a crush on a girl, I want to say 2nd grade, 1st grade, 2nd grade.
Yeah, because you're just like, oh, hey, they're pretty.
What, you didn't know? You didn't?
I'm not like, it's not like, no, I liked a girl, but I
You're
didn't
like,
know, like, it was,
icky.
she hugged me, and I was like, oh, it's over.
I mean, that was back in the day when you're like, bro, she held my hand, bro.
I've never
Bro,
had my
I'm still
hand
like
held.
that. What?
I've never had my hand held.
That happened once for me.
It's very special because you're just like, oh, what a genuine human connection.
I've gotten yelled at. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did that too, to like most of the crushes. I just annoyed the hell out of them.
I
Like in
gave her-
elementary school,
I gave a girl a
I
dead
just annoyed
beetle.
them. A dead what?
A dead beetle.
That's a
Actually-
quality gift.
I used to chuck wood chips at beetles, and like, as any warrior would, I'd give my
I wouldn't call
prized
you a warrior.
collection to my maiden. And I just ended up changing my card to red. So, fuck bitches.
You're like a cat. You're just bringing dead stuff to your girl.
Is that what you guys would do? Like in the school, you guys would chuck wood at beetles.
Yeah, we had teams.
You chuck wood at beetles.
Competitive.
Yeah.
Like the green ones?
Yes, the ones that would literally
We
fly
would-
around. Dude, they were hazardous. They were like bad.
No, they're not.
They would attack you.
Yeah, they just fly. We would stomp out bees at my school.
You ghetto.
There were these little white flowers and the bees would fly around. And you see the kids staying really still. And then when you see 3 or 4 bees, everyone
Y'all are-
would start stomping.
You got really nothing else better to do than just stomp on bees. Save the bees. That's the
Well,
whole
we were
thing.
supposed to play soccer, but we don't want to play no punk ass soccer. We were
the wrong
stomping out
sport.
bees, bro. We were saving the school. And then later we found out we were killing the bees.
Hey, turns out my boy Jerry's been getting his heart stomped since 3rd grade.
True. So
Daniel.
there's this girl named Charlize.
Just call her girl 1.
Well, it's better. I don't know. I like Charlize.
First name Tig, last name Biddy.
This is a 3rd grade. I was in 3rd grade at Williams Elementary, and then I moved. I probably shouldn't say the real school name either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Williams
So I was at elementary school, and there's this girl who kind of struck my fancy, and she had like kind of frumpy brown hair, and it was kind of shit, but I kind of liked it. Like
What does frumpy mean?
frumpy is like very
She got a
disheveled.
big ass.
No, yeah,
Like,
these are children.
You want to hit the front.
Stop. Nope.
I've never heard
Stop.
frumpy.
Frumpy is like, you're kind of disheveled and bad.
She was Jeremy girl version.
No, I'm not frumpy.
You have frumpy hair.
No, not frumpy is like, your entire being is just
Oh,
like...
she was, her entire being was just,
No, but imagine frumpy but condensed into her hair.
Ew.
Yeah, it was pretty bad hair.
Nasty.
No, no, no.
Go to
But
Supercuts and say I want the cheapest haircut ever.
Give me the Frumpelina.
so she looked a little frumpy, but I kind of liked her. She just had like a nice smile, and she was like all into like acting and stuff. I thought that was really cool. Didn't really do anything about it in third grade.
Third grade.
Yeah.
Wait, acting.
Acting in third
No,
grade.
no, no. She's
What?
just into like oh, I'm in a little school play or whatever.
Oh, you guys had school plays. That was a white school. We didn't do
No,
that.
this was a predominantly Mexican school. They're bad
Plays?
plays. They're very bad plays.
Oh.
It was like West Side Story, but with the cholos.
Was it? Was it only like during the holidays, or when you
we
guys have like
just
a
had, like,
season?
Yeah. It was mostly just like
no, I had
Christmas
plays
time.
too. I had plays too. I was a cat.
You went to a Catholic school though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty rich.
I was also a cat.
Okay, you were the brown cat.
I was an orange cat. They made me wear
They
orange.
should have gone with the brown cat. It would have been cheaper.
Oh yeah. True.
Is that supposed to be like an outsourcing
It's
joke?
because you're brown. So
Because
am
I'm
I.
Indian? You can just say the
We're
word.
brown.
You don't have to say the color palette. You can just drop
An
it.
Indian
You're
cat.
brown.
Indian?
You're colored brown.
I'm a dirty man.
You only ever be brown. But yeah, so
Not necessarily.
I could do Michael Jackson, but
Dude.
no, he's whatever, dude. He's not even that good. Okay, honestly. He's
Michael
not even-
Jackson?
Dead.
I don't care, dude.
Michael Jackson. He
We're
sounded
not
pretty
mess-
good.
Yeah, we're not messing with the king of pop. Can we continue?
Oh, he's not.
Yeah,
He's
Joe, it's-
intensely
No,
overrated.
no,
but
just shit on
okay.
He's
Man.
also the king of pop.
He also touched little
He's-
kids. But
okay.
Hey, allegedly.
No.
Prove it.
Okay. Anyways,
Allegedly.
so I didn't really do anything about it when I was little because I'm in third grade.
pussy.
So,
He's a fucking pussy.
Yeah, so was I. I was too
You
scared.
couldn't
So-
mess with the frumps.
in fourth and fifth grade, I thought I was real hot shit because I was the hall monitor, right? The most popular kid in the school.
Okay. In your
And-
head.
No, not at all. So I would walk around, and I was in charge of the community flower garden, right, that we had there. So as the hall monitor,
Flower garden.
that's
You had a hall monitor?
The only,
Look at that
flower,
balls.
the only flower we had were the ones we were stomping out for the bees. We didn't have no flower garden.
well, we had like a little tiny flower garden with like little white daisies and pink daisies in the middle of the school. And as the hall monitor, one of your duties is, hey, go in and take out the weeds. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna
Child
be
labor, that's what this was.
honestly.
This was
They
give
didn't-
the kid a vest and go out and pick weeds out in the field.
They didn't
Wait,
want to
you were the
hire
hall
any
monitor
Mexicans.
too?
Yeah.
So they made the hall monitor pick up the weeds, and you thought you were tough shit.
No, I just thought it was cool because I got to wear an orange vest.
Picking out weeds, my guy. Look, I don't care what you give me. If you tell me, pick up the dirt and look at the ground and be sad,
I was having a great time, but I was also stupid. So I was there picking out the weeds. I'm like, girls, television has taught me that they like flowers.
bitches love
So-
weeds.
So I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna get her some flowers. So I pick out like 2 of the coolest daffodils, and I'm like, all right, because I didn't want to take too many because that would like upset the balance of the garden. But so I take the flowers, and then at recess, I'm like, oh, hey, Charlize, I got you these, and then she's like, you got me 2 flowers. And
Probably wilted by then.
oh yeah, they were like not looking the best. So I gave her them, and then she just went, "Oh, thanks, I guess." And she just kind of like ran off to play with her friends, and she dropped them on the way there. And I was like, "Bruh, those are community flowers."
Community
Wait.
flowers.
you
Should
stole from the community as a hall monitor to give it to a girl, so you already had a selfish idea in your head.
Yeah, I was
and
a
when she
beast
drops
man.
it, you all of a sudden
Corruption,
go back to the community. Hey, wait a minute, you can't do that.
Corrupt ass politics.
Politics been done.
Gives your boy a position with power, immediately abuses it.
Dude, what's the next thing? Cafeteria lady deals in the corner.
Oh, so there was. So after that, again, didn't really do much. I was like, all right, I'm done with love forever. She dropped my flowers, So then in middle school, we were still like, in the same.
Whoa. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th?
Yeah, it's middle school.
So you're telling me you didn't... So you're saying you were heartbroken for 4 years?
Oh yeah.
He was done with love, bro.
I was done with love.
It did him dirty once. He wasn't gonna risk it
She
again.
dropped my daisies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like saying fuck you,
Daisies is 4 years, bro. Damn.
So then I go to 6th grade, and then she joins the drama team, right? And so then I'm like, wow, Yeah, same girl.
Okay.
So then I'm like, wow, you know,
No,
she's
no,
finally realizing her dreams.
Frumpy, the Frumpy.
Not Frumpy anymore.
There's Frumpelina, that's her name.
Frumpelina. We'll call her Frumpelina.
I like that word, Charlize or whatever.
Charlize.
Frumpelina. All right.
So Frumpelina, no longer Frumpy, but we'll still call her Frumpelina. She joins the drama team, and I'm like, oh man, that's so cool. Look how talented she is. And then, you know, I kind of started doing my own thing. I was like, oh, chess club. That's the play.
Oh, this is
Frumpelina.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I'm in chess
I've
club
heard the story.
with
You've heard it too.
with one of my best friends, Andres, and we're just in there at lunch. We're like hella going in. We just love chess.
Hella going in on chess.
Dude.
This man, I was just going in. I was kicking ass.
That's Orange Vest Kid for you, bro.
I was having a great time. So then I'm thinking, oh yes, you know, to get to know her a little better, I'll schedule a little hangout. So I go up to her at lunch. And I say, hey, Frumpelina, want to go to chess club with me? And then she's like, chess club? And I was just like, yeah, you know, we can play chess. And she goes, yeah, sure. So I'm like, okay, we're scoring points. So she comes to chess club, and then she just kind of sits there and broods at the desk. I'm like, so you want to learn how to play? She's like, I don't know how. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I said you want to learn. She's like, no.
Wait, the story you told me, she didn't even come.
Yeah.
No, the
Yes.
first time she came.
Oh,
The
I
first
didn't
time
know
she
this.
came.
This man kept on going back with. Okay.
So then she comes, and then she's just not having it, right? And I'm like,
But she's
ooh.
expecting you to make big money plays, not to actually teach her chess, bro.
Dude, what am I gonna do? Just grab her, start making out with her in the middle of chess club? Nah.
She
So
wants you to make her the queen, bro. She wants you to knight her, bro.
So we're playing chess, and it's not really going anywhere. And then she's like, "Cool, see you later." After that, and then I'm just like, "Well, you know, maybe she just needs to warm up a little bit." So then I ask her again the next day, and then she's like, "Yeah, I'll come," and she just doesn't come. And I was heartbroken yet again. I was like, "Oh, bro, she can't even appreciate chess."
Bro, you deserve that one. Even as a young kid.
It's
never-
middle school. You gotta cut me some
Yeah,
slack.
I know, but even in middle school, I don't think if I did ask a girl to do something, it wouldn't be chess or like anything that I liked. I'd try to focus on something that she liked. Like you should have been like,
Or like something generic, like the movies.
in
I'm
middle
not.
school?
I'm not
No,
gonna go on a
middle
date.
school movies are too much. It's like, hey,
People
like you want to
did
play
that, though.
dodgeball?
We weren't cool enough to do it, but some people did that.
Yeah,
That's
that's because
true.
they're privileged and they have money and.
Privilege. I
we
had
didn't live that far from.
Yeah, it's just a matter of like having the balls to do it.
Yeah, we didn't have that.
Yeah, so I just didn't have like the courage to go ask her out for that. But yeah, so I asked her out for the chess club second time. She says yes, doesn't come, and I'm just like, oh no. And I was just sitting there. I had the chessboard set up.
Critical
You know,
hit, bro.
I even gave her the white pieces so that way she could go first. Like it was, dang. So then I was like, dang man, like heartbroken yet again. I had very like, I was fragile, but so
No shit, bro. Daisies, you're done for like what, 4 years, and now chess, dude's done for 8, bro. It's times 2.
so then Valentine's Day rolls around.
When was that supposed to happen?
The
Chess.
chess club?
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember. It was just like sometime during the school year.
Okay.
So then, it's like February,
Okay.
and we're still kind of in that period where you give Valentine the little
Yeah,
Valentine.
it's that
it's like
awkward
it's like
transition.
transition, yeah. So she does bring the Valentines to school, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, oh boy, I sure hope I get one. So she's handing them out to all the people. And then I do get one, and it was like Bumblebee themed, and I was like, "Oh, tight! Like she must really like me." Because Bumblebee was tight, and I was just like, I was really jealous of this other guy. I'll use his real name, Jonathan Palmer. Because,
First and last, bro. Damn, chill.
oh yeah, whoops.
I can't only
You can jump the address.
just use the boy's first name if you.
This man's about to jump the attic, bro.
No,
This brother might have covered like social security and shit, bro. Chill.
He's like, I already got a gat right here. This boy's about to get something.
no, but I was really jealous because he got the Starscream Valentine. I was like, I wanted the Starscream one.
Why would you jump the whole thing?
So then I'm thinking, hey, she gave me a Valentine. I should probably give her something back. But I went way too overboard with it. So I went to the store, the 99-cent store, because that's all I could afford. And I bought these 2 little bead necklaces, a white one and a red one. Yeah, because Valentine's Day colors. And I put it in an envelope, and then I bought like 2 roses, and I like taped them to the envelope. I drew like a little like smiley face on it, right? Cause she lives down the street from me, and we had like
You're
ran
gonna stalk
in.
her.
No, we had ran into each
You're
other.
gonna drop off the
We had ran into each other, and she's like, I live there, and so I was like, okay, cool. So
Don't go there.
Don't.
I live there. Don't go there. You stay here. But I just want to get Nurna. You see the street?
Stay on your
You
block,
stay on
boy.
your block. I stay on my block. All right.
don't want to see you posted on your right place.
You
So-
catch smoke. You come by the house.
So I grab my buddy Andres, who also lives on that street, and we're like, all right, top secret mission. We're gonna bike over there. I'm gonna chuck the envelope at her door. Yeah.
Is your name on this envelope?
Oh, I don't think I did put it on there.
So how's she supposed to know who it's from?
I don't know.
Top secret mission, alright. Assume
So-
it's top secret. Not
so-
even she's gonna know.
Not even she's gonna know who it's from. So
Secret
I'm,
admirer,
I mean,
alright.
who else will go to her house?
yeah,
Right?
honestly.
It has to be the dude next door. It ain't gonna be some guy.
The one that
lives-
knows where she lives.
That dude that's in Pico wants to stop by to drop something. No,
You're
bro.
right.
So
It's
then,
not the Starscream's kid. What, you gonna drop the full name again, Jeremy?
so I grab it, I tuck it into my back, right, and then Andres and I were on our bikes, we're biking over, and like I'm sweating at this point because I'm like, this has to go perfectly, like no mistakes can be made. There's like larger than life in my head. So we're biking over there, and then there's like a little like parking lot off to the side. So I'm like, okay, like let's scout out the area real quick. So I'm just like, okay, no one seems to be around. No one's gonna see me do this. So I tell Andres, wait right here. Have my bike at the ready. I'm not even gonna use my kickstand. So just be holding my bike by the handlebars. I'm gonna chuck it at her door, and then I'm gonna sprint back to my bike, and we're just gonna dip. Like boom, skirt. No one's even gonna know we were here. So I start like stealthily sneaking over, right? Because I don't want anyone to see me. So then I get up there and I go flap, but it's an envelope, so it catches the wind and it just like spirals off to the side and lands very sadly like not at the door at all. So I scramble over to pick it up. I toss it at her door. Doesn't make the amount of sound that I was hoping for because it's an envelope and I'm a stupid kid. So then I go. I'm like, oh no. I'm going to have to ring the doorbell. So I go, I slam the door, I go, ding, ding, ding. And then I just sprint and I'm booking it and I'm like, go, we got to dip. And so I jump on my bike and I was in such a hurry that I ate shit. I pick the bike up and I hear the door opening. I'm like, no, not like
Bro,
this.
imagine you open the door, you see a rumpled envelope and a homie on the floor.
Yelling, go without me!
So this is like, get up, bro, I got you. It's like some Band of Brothers type stuff. There's the Nazis are here, they're shooting at us. I'm like, go. I hop on my bike, we skirt on out of there. And then later on, like 20 minutes later, I'm like, all right, we gotta go make sure that someone got it. So then we go back, we scout it real quick, the envelope's gone. I'm like, all right, you're the homie, we got it, you're my brother.
Mission
We're done.
accomplished.
Yeah, we're both alive. I go to school the next day.
Sexual harassment.
No, chief.
Stop at the principal's office.
So I'm eating at the lunch table with my friends, and she comes up to me, and I'm like, oh, sweet, she knows who it's from. And then she has it in her hand, right, opened. And she says, why did you leave this at my door? And then she just chucks it at me, the way I chucked it at the door. And it just lands in my lap. She's like, I don't want anything from you, and don't talk to me anymore. I was like, oh!
Frumpelina, bro.
Frumpelina, no! So then, that was the end of Frumpelina. But, or so I thought.
Oh, this man.
Because the heart
Bro,
wants what the heart wants.
Bro, you need
That's exactly what a stalker would say.
Yeah.
No.
On the way out of a police department.
I-
The heart wants what the heart wants. And he's attempting to pull down
the
his
only
shirt.
thing that will stop him is a goddamn restraining order.
No. So I
What
was
the heart wants, what
What
the
the
heart
heart
wants.
I was done with it, right? I was done with it. But, apparently she was not. Right? Yeah, he's arching his eyebrows because he's surprised. So,
Confused.
I was volunteering for some community service hours, CSF.
When is this?
In the next year, 7th grade.
Okay.
And so I'm there, I'm like selling snacks to some play, right? I'm like working the concession stand. And then eventually the adult says, here, have a snack, go watch the play. You already did your shift, go
More
enjoy
free
yourself.
child
Yeah,
labor.
watch the play. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I grab like a bag of sour Skittles. I walk into the play in the cafeteria. and they're on the stage. They're performing. It's Into the Woods, and I walk there, and then who's on the stage? Oh, what's up?
What's the premise of that play?
It's like a bunch of.
You
It's
go
like
in the woods.
It's like a crossover of different fairy tale characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was fair enough.
So.
Hoodwinked.
Yeah,
This guy
exactly.
ripped off Hoodwinked. That school ripped off
Alright.
Hoodwinked.
Into the Woods is a classic.
By the
play,
way, which is a hilarious movie. Because, have you seen the movie?
10 out of 10, the grandma's a thug, bro.
Dude, no, fuck the grandma. Grandma's a hag. I'm talking about the
Bro,
squirrel
she
and the wolf.
Skydives,
The
bro.
squirrel and the wolf.
Yeah, bro, they go.
Funniest guys ever. When the dude takes the taxi to get to Red Riding, dude, that shit made me weak. Continue.
Alright, yeah.
So-
Into the Woods.
So I'm munching on my sour Skittles. And I look on
Frumpelina's
stage.
on the stage.
Frumpelina. Oh, well, I didn't know Frumpelina was on stage, but I
Alright.
just hear a very familiar voice. I'm like, Frumpelina,
That's
and
the restraining order.
and she's playing Red Riding Hood,
Mm.
and I'm like, whoa.
Hey,
The
guess
star
it's
of
time
the
to be
play,
the
bro.
wolf. Hey, you just hear him howl.
So then, I'm looking at that. I'm like, oh man, she looks great, but and she's good at acting and like, oh, Frumpelina. So then the play it goes through and it winds up, and then at the end all the cast members do like a little musical number, and then they do the they grab arms and they bow and all that stuff, and I'm sitting in the front row. So I'm there, and she looks dead at me. No, winks at me, and then smiles and does the little call me thing. And I'm like, these are extremely mixed messages.
Frumpelina.
Frumpelina's back in it.
Do you know what she just did? She flexed on the homie that dude.
Bro, what if there was a kid behind
Oh,
Jeremy?
Jonathan.
And that's
No,
she was
no,
talking to him?
no. Think about it.
And
Think
she was
about
just
it.
like,
No. Think about it. If you were gonna do it, who would you do it to? You do it to the guy that would actually do it, so then you can make fun of him.
Oh, that was the play.
no.
It's the flex. Cause think about it. If you're confident enough to pull up the phone sign to get someone to call you, what happens if they don't call?
Bro, she was flexing on Jeremy because then she could flex Jeremy in front of her other friends.
Cause if he calls, he's a loser. She gets clout.
Oh.
The playground.
How'd she do you, by the way?
Huh?
Did you call her?
So, well, I'm getting to that. So then she
Alright.
makes a little winky face and call
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
right?
You called her?
And I was just like, I have to.
Where do I get this number?
It's
Right.
me with
I-
the restraining order.
But I didn't have her number. All I had was a track phone and an iPod Touch.
What's the track phone?
A track phone is a phone with prepaid minutes.
Oh, yeah, okay, I remember.
And
that.
it
Jesus,
only
it's like
has
a ladybug.
it only
2
has
buttons.
it only has a
Hold
number
and
pad.
911.
That from? Aren't this
Diary
the
of a
ladybug
Wimpy
from
Kid.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
That's not a real
No,
thing.
it's
I
not a
don't
real
think
thing.
it is.
No, I mean,
Anyway, Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
But this
Nice.
phone only had a number pad, just numbers.
Yeah.
And then when you wanted to text, it was like you had to press the 3
The-
times. if
Yeah,
you want.
to get to the letter.
Yeah. So I was like, first of all, I don't have your number, and she just dipped. Like I tried to find her after she was gone, and I was like, I'm gonna have to find her.
You gotta ask
somehow.
around.
Yeah. So then I was like, how am I gonna get this girl's number? So I go home and I'm on my iPod Touch, and then I make a Facebook because I'm like, maybe she has a Facebook, and I can ask her
Dude.
for a number on there.
what in the actual shit? This man.
Jeremy doesn't give up, bro.
This is his
Hey,
first
she said
crush.
call me, so I gotta call her.
This is his first crush.
Damn, dude. Jeremy went way harder
From
than I
3rd grade
did
to
for my
7th grade.
More than that, but we'll get to that. So, so then, I'm like, okay, I made my Facebook, Frumpelina. I start searching her.
Oh, now you named your Facebook Frumpelina.
Well,
For a
I
second,
start
right,
going
you
on
did.
Frumpelina, right? And then I find her, and then I'm like, oh, sweet. And then I'm like, okay, friend request, and she adds me back, and then I'm
Ooh,
like,
like one day or like
no, like within the next hour.
whoa.
So I'm like, okay, good signs.
Good
So
sign.
then I'm like, I click on her page, and it has like pictures of her and stuff, and then
It's
one-
Facebook, not MySpace. Right?
Facebook, yeah.
Alright.
So then I see one of them, and who does she have her arms around in one of the pictures? Mr. Starscream himself.
Well, I told you, bro.
So this is
Starscream?
The kid that
Jonathan.
she dropped the full name.
Jonathan.
Jonathan Palmer. This man.
So then she has her arms around him in that picture, and like they're like all together, and I'm like, it's over, chief. But then I'm like, she made the winky face, call me at me.
So you're willing to score even though she got a goalie.
I don't think they're together. So
Bro,
I
she was
messaged-
trying to cheat on your boy Jonathan, bro.
yeah, maybe. So then I message her. Right?
Jonathan was in that front row. I mean, Jeremy was in that front row, not Jonathan.
True.
Bro, woo.
So then I messaged her.
Jonathan also got the girl and he didn't.
No,
I
he
don't
didn't.
care. I don't give a shit what row you're sitting in, my guy. If you win, you win. I don't think it matters where you're sitting. If
Bro, what if Jonathan was behind Jeremy and Jeremy to this day just doesn't know?
I'd rather.
No, but that's not how it went.
All right.
Because I messaged her and then I was like, oh hey, and then she was like, hey. I was like, oh yeah, so you said call you, but I don't have your number. So then she's like, well, you don't really need my number now that we're on Facebook. So I was like, damn it.
She'd be like, nah, just for a late night text, you know?
Well, but here's what I was thinking is it'd be so much harder to text her on the track phone. So
Bro,
whatever.
But it's way better.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Because yeah, but I couldn't call either because I only had 60 minutes on there.
Bro.
So I had to budget them, you know?
You save those 60 minutes
Yeah,
for her, bro,
I was...
for Frumpelina, and then you hang up quick on your parents. You, yeah, all right, bye.
I'll be there, bam.
Exactly.
So then I'm messaging her and nothing comes of it, and I'm just like, oh, you know, I'm just stupid on there, and I'm just like, oh, you were really good in the play. She's like, oh, I know, and I was like, damn, okay. So then,
wait, what'd she say? I'm sorry.
I said you're really good in the
Jeremy
play.
told her,
and then she said, oh, I know, and I was like,
ooh,
damn, right?
woo.
So
7th grade, huh?
yeah, confidence.
From Hollywood.
Yeah. So, then it just radio silence. I know it's very anticlimactic, but nothing after that,
She
right?
just dropped you.
Yeah, it was very...
She knew you wanted, and she's like, hey, too bad, kid.
So then 8th grade, largely nothing happens, right? But at the end of the year, we had a little graduation party, right, for the 8th graders. And it's this whole all-day event in the field. Only the 8th graders get to go. We got little bubble balls. We got slides. All sorts of junk, right? So we're all out there. I'm chilling with my friends. We're going around. Yeah.
Did you guys have a gaming truck too?
We did have the gaming
Yeah,
truck.
bro, the gaming
and then like
truck.
Minecraft and Mario Kart.
I got kicked out because I kept on winning. It was the game Injustice, and I always played the Flash.
Oh
I did the
yeah, Justice 1 came out.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
it
god,
just
yeah, I had that
come
on
out,
PS3.
dude.
And the guard was like, "You have to leave," and I was like,
Bro, he
Well, I
winning,
win.
bro. Anyway.
Struck by success. So, oh my god, the mic almost fell. Okay, so
"Who did that?"
I think you clipped the wire or something. But so we're all chilling out in the field, and I'm hanging out with my friends, and then I see
Frumpelina.
Yeah, I keep almost saying your name. I see Frumpelina and her little like squad, right? And they keep. Well, oh, by the way, I'm not gonna drop her name, but she had this ugly ass friend.
Don't drop the ugly ass friend's name.
Jonathan
Don't be
Bomber.
like.
So there's like this really short girl, and she had like a gigantic like mole on the poor girl, you know. 'Cause it's not her fault.
I know who he's talking about.
Yeah, you know,
and I
you know.
agree. She ugly.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, she's really ugly.
Hey, but
So-
look,
All right.
you know her.
which is rich
You
coming
know
from
her.
us, but still.
You know her.
We all know
Look.
her.
Bro, can y'all chill? Damn,
So
people
she
gonna
has
be hearing this.
she has a
Hey,
big
she
old
broke my homie's heart. Oh, she was
no,
friends with him.
yeah.
No.
She had a
Hey,
big
beef
old
is beef.
she had a
I'll
big
fight her
mole on
to
the side of her
the end.
face, right? And she was very short, and she just had like a very she had like a smoker's voice. So they're all like chilling there, and they keep.
Jeremy, you mind if we get in the gaming truck? I'm so.
All right, continue.
So they're all looking over at my friend group, and they keep like looking over their shoulder, and then my friend Raphael, he goes, "Hey man, like this
Please
is."
tell me that was a fake name.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then we're just like, oh yeah, like this.
He's got another friend, Donatello.
This is the time, like. Make your money move before
Yeah,
you go to
big
high
money
school.
plays, bro.
Yeah, like establish yourself, and then in high school you go for it, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, true, because when I'm in high school, like I'm a big kid, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I can go on dates. And
I got
stuff,
phones
you know?
with the help minutes now, bro.
Yeah.
The ladybug has 3 buttons: 911, your mama, and your daddy.
Damn, bro.
So then I'm like, oh, okay, and then I'm like, but honestly, like, I'd rather just read this copy of Game Informer because my friend got the newest one. So. I was looking at it, and then she walks on over,
Whoa.
right? And I'm just like, oh, my raw animal magnetism right at work. So then...
You didn't hear him howling?
Ow!
She comes, thumps his chest. Dude, takes a shit and flings it.
Alright, continue.
So then she walks on over, and she's like hiding behind her friends, and then they all just, they're super like...
She's hiding behind her friends.
She's hiding behind her friends,
Oh,
and they're
yeah.
all giggling, and then she goes, I got something to tell you, and I was just like,
You're a goofy looking
this
kid.
is
You
normally
should
not
say,
how this
yeah,
works.
I know.
Oh,
Whoa, it's like the Facebook post. But yeah.
So what she say? What she say?
So then she's like, "Oh no, I'm embarrassed." And then,
Real name, by the way.
oh, gee.
Frumpelina. Alright, continue.
Jonathan Bond.
Alright.
I guess it's all out there now.
No. I'll
Just
bleep
edit
it
it out.
I'll bleep it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I'll
find
take
a
it.
way to
Continue.
bleep it
Shut
out.
the fuck up.
Okay, so. God damn it. So,
He's
Frumpelina,
heartbroken. This man's crying.
Frumpelina has something to tell you.
Frumpelina's
Frumpelina.
friend.
Frumpelina's friend, yeah. And so then,
With the
yeah, the.
Okay, right.
Yeah. So then she's like, "Oh no, I'm embarrassed." I'm like, "No, come on." And I'm like, "Yeah, come on."
Say it, you won't.
Yeah, and then Frumpelina's like, "Oh no," and then her friends go, "Oh, she wants to give you a hug," and then it doesn't sound like it's not a big deal, but like to me, I was like, "Whoa, what a 180 from don't talk to
dude
me."
just has
ever
a
again."
massive heart on it.
Jeremy's like, I still don't know if this Game Informer is better.
So then I'm clutching the copy of Game Informer, and she's like, "Here's a hug," and I give her a hug, and I'm just like, "Wow, awesome, neat."
Neither.
So then she just walks away, and that's
That's the story of Frumpelina.
That is the story of Frumpelina. Nothing ever came of it, but she is a reoccurring character in some of my later crushes, but
Really?
that'll be for another time because I think we're approaching the.
Do you still know where Frumpelina lives?
She still lives in the same place. She lives down the street. And I actually.
Bro, you should recreate that letter with
No.
the beats.
I saw Frumpelina this
Is Frumpelina
summer.
like...
Oh wait, you did?
I ran into her at a
Okay.
concert.
Bro, is Frumpelina
What
like
concert?
eyed or like not?
Wait, hold on. The story's not over yet. What concert?
Well, I mean, there's a lot. She's a reoccurring character.
We're
like
talking
I
about
said.
it next time. We're talking about it next time.
Yeah.
I'm tuning into the next podcast for sure, bro.
Are you serious? Low key, I want to hear the.
I want to
Hey,
hear more too, but keep
Stay
waiting.
tuned for the trilogy
I don't. Yeah.
of Jeremy's love life
I don't know if
with
this.
Jonathan Palmer.
And Frumpelina.
So this isn't gonna be like a recurring series, but in between more well-researched episodes, I guess we'll throw in a couple more of these.
When we don't know what to do, we
I
should
mean-
throw this shit together.
To be honest, there's a lot more women-related fuck-ups where that came from. So stay tuned.
Let us know if y'all want to hear more. If y'all want like actual topics.
Yeah, I mean we will be giving you both, but this will just be something.
No
in
matter
between.
what you decide, we're still giving it to you.
Well, I mean, hey, gotta do it for.
So yeah, that was the main story arc of Frumpelina. She will be back, but
Who knows when? Let
yeah.
us know.
so
Oh,
yeah.
you ending it?
Yeah, pretty much so.
Alright.
Thanks for tuning in. Again, super sorry about the long wait. Just keep at it. There's going to be more regular content coming your way now that we got this whole college thing figured out. So,
No, we don't.
well,
No,
yeah.
we don't. We're
I'm
still
changing my
struggling.
major. So,
Oh, okay, guys.
Both
welcome
of you
to
are
the podcast.
changing majors.
I'm not changing majors. I changed my scope of life. I'm not there for college. I'm there for
An education
the
on
adventure,
life, bro.
For the adventure.
Alright, my name's Victor. Have a good night.
Jeremy.
You don't go to college.
Yeah, I do.
We'll catch y'all later.